Hello, welcome to part 2 of me rating all of the Infinity Nikki dresses that are available right now. This is pretty much the next day. We still don't have too many updates. We do know that there's going to be a carnival theme for the upcoming update, but we don't know any of the outfits yet. So just a quick reminder, we are still in the lingering finale banner, and that's pretty much the standing we are at in the game. And also another quick update that this is more recent, actually happened like just today, but I managed to finish up the Silvergale's Aria dress outfit, the entire outfit. So now I just need to somehow get the all the clothes once again in order to be able to make the evolutions of this outfit. I think let me just real quick. I have the majority of the items I need actually already because I pre-farmed these, but there are a couple that I'm missing. It's just these two and also all the bedrock crystals that I need for it. But everything else I'm already good with because I pre-farmed them before I even started working too much on this. And it did definitely make my life a lot easier. So I only really have to worry about like 2 of each of these items for when I want to actually craft them. But yeah, so right now I'm just pretty much saving up materials to get this one more time. But also I'm not making that too much of a priority because I've already finished the first outfit and it's going to take me a while to even get enough materials from the realm of breakthrough to even get the evolutions. So yeah, it's not a huge priority for right now, and that's pretty much the standing. Just a quick update before I go into it. But yeah, we are continuing to rate all of the dresses, and we're going to be doing that in the compendium. Where I left off on was the 2 4-star outfits from the ribbon eel the ribbon eel event. And yeah, I think we're all caught up on where we are and what we're doing now. Let's see here. All right, here we are. Warm Intent. So personally, I don't like this dress all that much. It was free, and I do like the kind of picnicky look it has, the nice blue colors, like a sky blue, the beautiful lace, but I don't like the green with it. Like, I get that it's supposed to be like a grass palm, like that's the whole vibe of this, but if you're going to make it themed off of a grass palm, then maybe make the entire dress green, because then where's the blue coming from, right? Either that or just make the entire thing like a different like all the greens a different shade of blue instead. And I think that would have worked a little better because the green has a bit of a weird contrast. Other than that, I do actually like the shape of the skirt. I like the color of the rest of the dress. And like I said, I like the lace as well. So I'd give this I'd say like a 3.5 out of 10. Yes, my rating's very harsh if you didn't see my previous video. Again, this doesn't mean that I hate the dress, it just means that it's not one of my favorites, and I think there are ones that could be a little bit worse, but also ones that I like way better than this one. Excuse me, sorry for that. And then Song of Solitude. This one is from the current event, and I don't have it, as you can see. I decided not to pull on these 4 stars because I wanted to save my pulls for future 5-star outfits. But again, I still don't know what the upcoming 5-star banner is going to be, or even like 4-star banners. So and even then, if I didn't want the ones on the next banners, if anything, I would just go for the next evolution of the purification outfit that's currently on the banner, which I've kind of grown to like more. But I don't know. Either way, I think I would just save up my poles regardless. But yeah, I don't hate this dress, but I feel like this is one of the dresses that kind of falls victim to the short ball gown outfit. One of the ones I think would be better if it were just longer. I don't really like the frills all that much, but that's just personal taste. I like the sleeves a lot, and I think that the color scheme is nice. So I think that I give this one a 4 out of 10. And then the next one would be its Evolution, Ode to Rebirth. And I love the color scheme on this one much more, actually. It gives very heavy Snow White vibes to me, and I think to a lot of other people as well. I love the flowers on it. Like, I'm pretty sure on the dress itself, like the circular panels on there, I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry that my terminology is incorrect at all, but I feel like that they have apples on them, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I really like this one a lot, and I think the fact that it reminds me so much of Snow White is what's like making me want to rank this much higher. I think I'm gonna give this one a solid 6 out of 10 because I do think I like it as much as the Pinkarosa outfit. I think that's how I rated things. I don't review my videos, so this is just me going off of like what I remember and what I recall. And again, if I forget anything, feel free to comment and I'll get back to it. Next one is Celestial Nightfall. This one is very like nightgown themed, but it seems a little too fancy for the nightgown even. I like that it's like the Empire waist type situation. If I'm getting the terminology correct, again, this is all just me trying to remember things from like stuff that I've seen online and stuff like that. I'm not a professional, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I love how starry it looks, and I really like the way that the sleeves are at the bottom of them, but I'm not a big fan of how they like poof and then cinched and then poof out again, right? It just seems kind of weird. Honestly, the only thing that can make this worse, besides like the only thing that can make these sleeves worse, honestly, if they cinched back up again and like this weird, like at the wrist or something like that. I don't know, at the bottom of the sleeve instead of the bell sleeve. So I think I'm gonna give this one. I also like the color of it because again, celestial theme. I love celestial themes, and midnight blues are part of that. So I think I'm gonna give this one a solid 4.5 out of 10. Don't like it as much as the Yellow Rosa dress, but I also don't hate it. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I could turn her around on this one because I do have it. The outfit. I do like the kind of sheer white fabric around it. It gives it like a nice like coat, like sheer coat looking. And like I said, I kind of like this like nightgown type look, and it really does give that in my opinion. So she looks kind of cozy if you get rid of the accessories. But again, we're just basing my rating off the dresses and not the outfit itself. So yeah. I don't have the Evolution, but I am a sucker for a red. And I love the gradient on this one a lot. Again, this one kind of falls victim to the sleeves. And I'm not as big a fan of red celestial themes than I am with blue ones or like purple ones or anything in like that color range. So I think I'm not as big a fan of that. But I do like the shade of red that they use. Again, I do like the gradient. So, excuse me, I do play Love in Deep Space. Who knows, maybe I'll make a video on that at some point. I'm just kidding, I don't even play that game that much. Anyways, I think that it goes up because of the color, down also because of the color. So, it gets, again, a solid 4.5 out of 10 for me. Yeah, I think that's a solid rating for it. Dream Like Stars. So I do have this outfit. I really like the way that the stars, like how the dress glitters is really nice. Like you can, I don't know if you can see it, Depends on the video quality after this, but it should be visible. But like it sparkles really well, and I really like the stars, and the fact that it's like a purple pink like nightgown type look is really nice. I kind of wish it were like a longer nightgown look, or like the sleeves would be less of a strap look like this, maybe a bit more of a sleeve to it rather than this like strap look. But at the same time, the straps themselves even give off the nightgown vibe. So I think I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 out of 10, because I don't like it as much as the yellow Arosa dress, but I do like it quite a lot because of like the color and the shape of it. Yeah, I think I would put this in the same rating as the previous dresses that I put in the 4.5 rating. Circuit Connection. I hate this so much. And I get it. She's supposed to look like a badass like electrician type situation. Like that's the whole point of this outfit, is that it's an electrician outfit. I hate it. It's so bad. The green and the orange just clash in the most untasteful way. Like on their own, each of the shades are actually really nice, but put together just clash so badly. And it's just not even nice. Honestly, I think this would look better as like two parts instead of one part even. Like this is also part of the rating. Like I don't like the fact that it's a one piece and not separatable. Whatever. I don't like it at all. There are so many things that I think could be fixed about this. And the very first one is the color. Yeah, it's atrocious. The color scheme is atrocious. And I don't even usually like, there are ways I can enjoy a good green orange combination, but this just is not it. Not at all. Nope. Oh yeah, forgot to give it a rating. This one's getting a 1 out of 10 for me. This is the first 1 out of 10, by the way. There have been 1.5s, but not 1 out of 10s. This one's a 1 out of 10 for me. Like I just no. The only redeeming factor about it is like the shape of the like the silhouette. But even then there are like things I have qualms about, and so it gets a 1 out of 10 for me. Again, I wish this were in 2 separate pieces instead of 1. So there you have it. Next one. This one definitely makes the electrician outfit look much better. Silhouette, again, still the same thing. I wish it were 2 separate pieces instead of 1. And it's not that bad. The color scheme 100 times better than the previous one. Only reason why I don't have this one is because I've been trying to manage my materials and what I want to upgrade and stuff like that. Evolve, sorry, my bad. This one gets a 3 out of 10 for me. Yeah. Really, the other one, the only thing that was like putting it that low was the absolutely atrocious color scheme. So yeah, this one, like I said, 3 out of 10. Still falls victim to the wishing it was 2 separate pieces. So that's why it's also marked down more. Troubles Dissolved. This one is part of this outfit. And this outfit together, absolutely atrocious. But separate, they are some of the best pieces you could ever use in like your wardrobe. I love these pieces separately, but together the dress and the coat just don't work. And it's like this weird asymmetrical look of the coat that covers like how beautiful the dress looks underneath it, which is such a shame because look at how gorgeous this dress is on its own. Like look at the sleeves and like the golden chain around the belt, like the golden chain belt around it. So pretty. And like all the layers that they put on there too, like all the details in this dress are gorgeous. And they all get covered up by this thing, which by the way, I actually really love this. I actually said this thing, but I actually really love it. And one of my saved outfits actually uses this coat. And I'm still very proud of it because it is also, I talked about it this game and also my outfits to my high school best friend, and he said that the outfit with this coat on it was a really nice one, and I'm pretty sure it was his favorite of the ones that I've made, because he spent a while like saying, that this one he liked the outfit a lot. He had a lot of compliments for it, so that's fun. And then this dress, okay, I've been like yapping about the coat and the dress combo, but like because we're judging the dress on its own and not all the accessories around it, and its outfit, the dress on its own pretty easily gets like a 7 out of 10 for me, because I love the black. I love everything pretty much about it. Yeah. Honestly, the only thing that can make this better is maybe a bell sleeve, because I'm into bell sleeves, but even then I think it looks great the way it is. So yeah, it gives a solid 7 out of 10 for me. I do like it more than the pink Rosa dress. So there you have it. Yeah, pretty equal standing to the red one as well. So there's that. This one, Serene Green. This one is not part of any set, so it's on its own. I think this one's one of the ones that you buy from like Marquez Jr.'s shop, and I don't hate it. I think that it gives a very like coat vibe to it, which I think was the whole point of this. But yeah, okay, yeah, that was the point of this. I'm just looking at the description. I think that if it were supposed to shrug off a little rain, as it says, the sleeves should be longer. The dress itself should be like, the skirt of it should also be longer. But other than that, I do actually quite like this one. The green is a nice green. And it's not paired with any atrocious colors, which is nice. The buttons are placed very nicely. I like that. The belt also makes it look really nice. The only thing I could potentially say about this is maybe... No, I don't even have much to say about it. I think it looks nice overall. Definitely not as much as the Arosa outfit. I think I'd give this one like a 3.5 out of 10. Just because it's not one of my favorite dresses. But I don't hate it. So yeah, there's that. Honestly, at some point, I should just make like a tier list out of these, but I don't know if there's like a pre-made Infinity Nikki tier list, and I don't want to have to make one on my own, so I'll figure that out later. Okay, Fluttering Wishes. So this might be a controversial take. I'm actually not the biggest fan of this, mostly because the way that it lays on her body, like the way the skirt lays on her body, is kind of weird in a way. So I like the top. I love the theme behind it, and I think it was definitely worth the bling that I put on it, like put into it. But the main qualms I have about it, the main qualm, singular, is that the skirt looks like it's like a reverse train. You have it longer or like more like flayed out in the front, and then it kind of like cinches up in the back. So it looks kind of like you bunched up the back, but the front is still like free flowing. And I prefer it if it were the other way around, which is why I'm not a big fan of this skirt. So I think I would give this one, yeah, I think I'd give this one like a 5 out of 10, because I do rank it quite similar to the Arosa outfit, but it's not it's not the same level as the pink one, I don't think. Enchanting Night. This one's a very simple, it's supposed to be a sexy dress. I'm not a big fan of the double straps on this one. I'm pretty sure those are double straps. Also the way that it's kind of like a notch in the front instead of like a heart neckline or something like that. I think it does kind of match like the fact that there's a notch in the bottom of the skirt as well, which I think I'll actually give bonus points to. So I think I'm gonna give this one like a 3 out of 10, because I like how simple it is. I like that there's the consistency in the notch in the top and the notch in the bottom. I do think that the sleeves dock it though, which is unfortunate. I think if they had like a thicker sleeve or maybe just a singular noodle strap, it would have been better. This one, Snow Knight Letter. I actually really like this one. It gives me the celestial vibe without it actually being celestial, and it's actually supposed to be snowflake vibe. I do kind of think that this one also falls into the category of dresses that you could wear in the summer but are actually a winter themed dress. You definitely have to wear this with a coat. If you were to wear this in the winter, which is the season that it's supposed to be themed after, I think that this would have done better as a star theme, honestly, personally speaking. But I don't hate the fact that it's a snowflake theme. I just wish that there was a bit more cohesion between the snowflake theme versus like the star theme versus like the sleeves being so just ribbons on her shoulders. I do like the shape of the dress. Again, I think if it were a celestial theme instead, this dress shape would make so much more sense. If it had longer sleeves and kept the snowflake theme, I also wouldn't have minded that. I would have actually quite liked that. But because of those things, and the fact that they combined it in the other way, like, that I don't like as much. I mean, like, they could even make it long sleeve with a celestial theme, and I would have liked that too, right? But they combined it in the way that I don't like. So I think that docks it a few points. I do like it. I think I do like it as much as the Yellow Rosa dress. So I'm giving this one a 5 out of 10. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Confession Lace. I really like this one, actually. I love the puffy sleeves. I love the pink ribbon on the top. I love a lot about this. I actually like the shape as well. The length of it is also nice. The detailing on it, the lace. I don't think I like it more than the pink Arosa dress, but I do think I like it more than the yellow one. So I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. Peachy Fellowship. I actually really love this one. It's just so cute. And I feel like if it had longer sleeves, I would personally even wear it. But even like without the longer sleeves, like, because that's just a personal taste in how I prefer fashion. But I actually really like this dress with the thin straps. I think I do like it as much as the pink Rosa dress, which is quite interesting to say. It is probably one of the shorter dresses I have on this list. But I do think it's really cute, like the tag implies. I love the flowers, the peaches on it. Sorry, they're peaches, I'm pretty sure. Are there also flowers on there? Can't remember. I love the theme of it. I love how cute it is. Yeah, I really enjoy this dress. So I give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Mature aftertaste. This one gives like flight attendant in a weird way. I don't like the texture that they use for the coat part of it, which is the black part of it, which is kind of weird. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be denim. And like I get that it's supposed to be like a more mature look, but like it kind of falls short in a sense because of the texture, just like making things look off. I like the button placement. I even like the shape of the buttons. I like that there's white underneath as well. I just don't like the fact that this looks like flight attendant in denim. So I think I'm gonna give this one like a 2.5 out of 10. Because of that. Yeah. Fearless Butterfly. Okay, I really like this dress a lot. I like the white undershirt for it. I like the leather look it has. I like the belt. I like the chains, the detailing. I like a lot about this. Even the sleeves. I love the sleeves on this the undershirt. I think I'd give this one, yeah, I think I do like it more than the yellow Arosa dress. Do I like it more than the pink one is the question, I think. I think I like it as much as the pink one, so I'm gonna give this one also a 6 out of 10. Starry Visual. I kind of wish this one had more like actual glitter on it. Cause it could have done better with more, I think. I'm not a big fan of the randomly placed buttons that don't really have a purpose there. They're kind of just there. Are these hearts? Like, if they're hearts, maybe that's a bit more forgivable, actually. I unfortunately cannot zoom in on this, but yeah. I don't like the fact that it's noodle straps, actually. I feel like if you're going to have that sort of, like, pattern on the, that sort of, like, what's it? Yeah, pattern on the chest area, I think you should have gone with, like, they should have gone with, like, thicker sleeves. Excuse me, I, like, kind of burped. I think they could have gone with thicker sleeves, kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. You know how, like, when you imagine Greek clothing, kind of like that on the top. I do like the skirt part, but that's pretty much all I like about this dress. The color is, like, really faded looking, and I think it would have done better with a darker or more vibrant blue. Probably a darker blue, yeah. Like, I could keep the shade, but just make it maybe darker, I think would look better. So I'm gonna give this one a 2.5 out of 10. Fresh Harmony. So this one gets a lot of flack. I kind of agree with it. The buttons are, like, kind of just there for interest and aren't really functional at all, which if you've seen the previous video and if you remember from this video as well, I don't like unfunctional buttons. At least put a seam there, you know? The only other thing that they do there is just to make it less boring of a pattern, which is kind of weird. I hate the way that they place the lace. It kind of makes the top of her, like, her torso look like a box shape, which is weird. Like, honestly, there are ways to style this dress, and I have seen them, and they do look great. But this dress itself, just no, is just a no from me. Like, if they could have done without the lace, and I probably would have liked it, like, 10 times more. So, I think I'm gonna give this one, like, a 1.5 out of 10. No, more like a 2 out of 10. I think there are dresses I hate more than this, so, yeah. Okay, I actually like this one a lot, Wish Wind Whispers. It's the dress that we get from, like, one of the NPCs. And I really like it, actually. It's very, very cute. Gives very handmade vibes, which I like. I like the pattern on it. I like the coloring. And I like the material it's made out of. And the sleeve shape. So I have a lot I like about this, actually. I think I'm going to give this one... I think I do like it as much as the yellow Aurora dress. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, Snowy Dawn is really, really cute. I actually really like this dress. It gives, like, cozy vibes, but also, like, you have a little, little window there that reminds me of a certain Oshi of mine. If you don't know what an Oshi is, search up VTuber culture and you will figure it out. But yeah, I really love this dress. I like the shape of it. I like the pink on the bottom. I kind of wish I had pink on the sleeves as well, like on the bottom of the sleeve cuffs. I think that would have looked really nice. And maybe even, like, at the neckline, that would have looked nice as well. But again, I'm pretty sure this was supposed to go with, like, a coat, which is why they didn't add it. But again, if I'm just basing it off of the dress alone and not the coat or anything else, I think I would give this one a 6 out of 10. Yeah, because I really like it. But also there are things that could be improved on. This dress is really cute. This was from the birthday event. I love the layers, I love the ribbons, and I love the lace on it. It's really adorable, and it's sparkly too, like at the front with the flower, like the gem. I like that. And then the stars around it. Honestly, I kind of wish I kept a bit more to just the star theme for like the chest piece instead of the flower. Because it definitely looks more like a flower than a star. But other than that, I really like this, and it's very spinnable. The ribbon gradient is also really pretty. So I think I'm giving this one, I think I like this one as much as the yellow Rosa dress. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Then there is the yellow and blue version, which I don't hate the color combo. I just think that the color combo for the pink did much better. So I think I'm giving this one like a 4.5 out of 10 just because I prefer the other color combo better. But it's not bad. I actually quite like this one a lot. Okay, we are getting to, this is one of my favorites, but the main reason is because of how it looks when you are gliding around. It's so cute. It's so bouncy and fluttery, and it looks so much like a jellyfish. Like, if I were to make an outfit based on jellyfish, this is the dress I would use. It's so pretty. And the effect it gives when you're like floating in it is just so cute. I could probably gush about it. Like this dress is what got me so excited for 5-star outfits, or like ability outfits, because the way that it looks when you're floating is just so gorgeous. I know I currently use the 5-star floating outfit, the butterfly one, but honestly, if I didn't pull for that one, I would be 100% happy with just gliding around in this dress. The main reason why I have the other one though, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I covered it in the other, no, I didn't cover it in the other video yet. We're not there yet, but the reason why I wanted that outfit so much is because the evolutions are actually really nice as well. But that's for other reasons, and I'll get into that another time. But yeah, I love this one so much. I love the stars on it. I love the jellyfish look. Again, celestial jellyfish, two of the things I love the most, so that are combined into one bubbly dress, which I love. All right, so next is the green version of it, and I don't hate this one. Oh wait, I forgot to rank this one. This one gets, yeah, I think this one gets a 7 out of 10 for me, actually. I think I do like it more than the pink Arosa dress. I don't usually like this kind of shape, actually, but because of how it looks when you're floating, and the skirt itself is just so cute, and I love the ribbons on the back, that's why it gets such a high rating. Honestly, it probably would have been higher if I did actually like the shape of it. Also, the unnecessary buttons does dock a few points on it, so yeah, it definitely would have been higher. Same problems with this one, but also minus points because the color is just not as nice. I do like the mint hair that goes with it, but I just don't, but that's like not part of this rating. So I think I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. I don't like it as much, but also I haven't seen this one when floating, so maybe I'll have to look into that another time, and if I ever change my mind, I will let you guys know. But as of now, I think this one's a 5 out of 10 for me, because it just doesn't match as much with the bubbly vibe of like the floating outfit, of the original color. But yeah. Next, Skyfall. This one is actually really pretty. I love this one. Like, just look at it. It looks like flowers, like falling like stars in a way, and I love that about this. I think that I also really like the way that the top looks. I like the way that the skirt kind of like goes, transitions from the shirt to the skirt, that part. The part around the waist, I'm sorry, I'm like so bad at terminology. I like the ribbon on the back too. I like the way that the skirt is like, what's it, the way the skirt folds, in a sense, it's just so nice and so pretty. And the sparkly tulle underneath is just so, like the sparkly sheer fabric underneath it is so pretty. I love this one so much. I think I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I like this one a lot. It just looks so nice. Now the brown version is like a brown orange version. I actually really like this color combo. Like this is an orange brown combo done right, in my opinion. The transition's done nicely, and I like the kind of like, I don't know what that's supposed to be on her skirt, but it's very pretty and I like it. And I like the bow on the back as well. I love the shade of brown that they use for it. It's really nice. And then the orange glitter running up the shirt part. So I like this one a lot. I don't like it as much as the blue one, mostly because it doesn't match as much with the flower. But on its own, I think that I'd give this one a 5 out of 10. Maybe a 4.5 out of 10. Definitely don't like it as much as the blue one, but I like this one enough to not put it any lower. And Starry Splendor. So this is one of the standard 5-star dresses, and I don't have this outfit, so I can't show you the full thing. I'm not a big fan of this outfit as a whole, but the dress itself I actually really like. I like the sheer fabric, like how it goes from like more opaque to more sheer at the bottom. I like the flowers on it. I like how it's like a green, like a nice light green, and then a nice light yellow as well. I like the sleeves, like the off shoulders look. I like the way the top looks. So I think this one gets a nice like 5 out of 10 from me. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Yeah, I also like the flower pattern on the top of it. It's really nice. The pink version, I like the pink version better. I like the way that it's like a pink to purple gradient. I like the fact that the flowers are white on this one. This one I do like a bit more, but not by much. So I'd say it's like a 5.5 out of 10. The blue version is really nice, but I don't think it matches as much with the theme. So I do like the gradient on it. I think this one also gets like a 5.5 out of 10. Yeah, 5.5 out of 10. And the last one is this color. So I actually really like this one, but I don't think it goes well with the orange hair. But I'm not talking points for that because, again, this is just based off of the dresses. Also, this one, because it's like the final evolution, it has something special about it. And for this dress, it is that it looks like it has like this rainbow iridescent look on it. If you look carefully, I can't zoom in or anything on like that, but it has like this nice like iridescent looking like rainbow shine on it. I like the fact that the dress is yellow and that it has like white as well on it. So I think that this one's gonna get like a 5 out of 10 for me. Again, don't like it as much as the other two evolutions, but it's not bad. So yeah, there's that. Fluttering Twist. This dress, I don't like as much as the floating fairy outfit, but I do like it. Yeah, I think that my rating is going to be a 4 out of 10 for this one. I don't like it as much as the Arosa outfit even. I don't hate it, so it's getting like a 4 out of 10 for me. The red version is really nice. I think that it does much better with the red version. No, not much better. It's like kind of like around the same, more like actually. Yeah, it's around the same. I think I'd give this one also like a 4 out of 10. I do like reds a lot, but also because the blue is so nice with the color scheme. I can't really dock it too much on that. The green version, why do they have I actually like this green version. It's not too bad. I think it could have done with like an orange version actually. This is one of the times, like one of the only times you'll see me wishing for an orange version of a dress. But yeah, this is the one time you're gonna see that. But yeah, I think, but ignoring that on its own, I think it gives like a 3.5 out of 10. Yeah, I think about there. Then the last one is this really pretty, like gorgeous pink purple one. I kind of am sad that the details are missing on this, like the butterfly looking details. They kind of just disappear when you get to the final evolution. Like they're still there, but it's like it's so much harder to see than like the blue version where it's much more visible, where like the butterfly details are like much more visible. And I don't mean like the straight up butterflies are on the dress. I mean like the pattern on the skirt, if that makes any sense. It's just not as visible on this version, which makes me sad, which is why I don't like it as much. I think this one also gets like a, like I love the coloring, so that definitely boosts it a lot, but I just wish the pattern was more visible. So I'd give this one also like a 4 out of 10. Also still wishing for an orange version of that instead. Anyways, continuing on. I'm trying to think of a good place to stop because this list is quite long. And I don't want to tire my voice out. But yeah, how far did I get on the previous one actually? Oh, I actually went pretty freaking far. Excuse me for a moment while I try figuring this out. Okay, so I finished like maybe a bit more than a third. So I'd say like 2/5 probably. I probably finished like 2/5. I think I'll finish up with Elegant Burgundy and then, but yeah, we still got like 7 more dresses in that case. Okay, Melodic Heart. I really like this dress because as someone who did music when I was in high school and I'm currently in a choir, like a college choir, this dress makes me so happy and I really like it. I think that unfortunately there are some poses in which the dress looks kind of awkward in, but other than that, it's really nice. And I really like the way that the sleeves look. I like the way that the skirt looks. I like the way that the top looks even. The bow at the back is just so nice. Also like the violin detail, if you see that, like behind the hair. It's just so nice. I think it could have done better with like a black color instead of like a green color, especially because it's paired with like a pink hair. But ignoring the pink hair even, like I think it would look better with like with a black instead. So I think that this one gets a 6 out of 10 from me. Yeah, I think I like it more than the Yellow Rosa dress. Next one, I don't have this one. It gives me a very mint, like I think I mentioned this previously on another outfit, but this one gives me very like mint and chocolate vibes. And I don't hate that, but also I don't like it as much as like the black and the dark green and white version. So that does knock it down a few points. I think that this one gets more of like a 4 out of 10 for me, based on color scheme alone. And that's pretty much, yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Billowing Shadows. I love this dress. The animation of it is so pretty. I like the way that this dress looks like from the side. This is the first outfit that I decided to pull for on the standard banner. And the other one that I'm also working on is the swan one, but this one was the first one and the swan one was the second one. So yeah, as you can see, I have a bias towards this one. It's just so pretty, so gorgeous. I love the way that the top looks like when there's like a wave and there's sea foam. Like I love that a lot. This one gets a solid, I think this one gets a 7 out of 10 for me, actually. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Maybe even 8 out of 10. Do I like it more than the Red Rosa dress? You know what? Yeah, I do. I like it more. So I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10. The pink version is really pretty as well. I don't like it as much as the blue version. But I do like the pink to purple gradient. I think this one's getting, like, it goes from, like, a salmon color to, like, a more, like, purplish pink color, and then it goes to purple, which I like about it. I think this one gets I'm debating between 7 and 6 right now. Yeah, I think this one gets like a 7 out of 10 for me. The green version, I don't like as much. It kind of goes weirdly from like this pink gold color, which kind of makes it look brown instead. And then goes down to like this weird shade. Like, I like the shade of green, but like it's weird yellow at the end, and the gradient from the green to the yellow is just not the best transition. I think they could have done better with that. I don't hate this dress. Like, there's a reason why I have this evolution at all. Like, besides the fact that I want to get the final evolution. But if I wanted to get the final evolution, I would have just gone for this outfit a second time. But, you know. Anyways. I think I'd give this one a 5 out of 10. I like the shape of it still. The colors have grown on me, but I still can't get over how bad the gradient is from the yellow to the green, and also from like the pink to the gold at the top. So yeah, 5 out of 10 for me. And then the final evolution for this one is gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's so sparkly. Again, the dark blue just keeps playing on in my mind. This one gives me like jellyfish vibes as well, which I love about it. And it also, like, you can't see it. Like, I've seen this evolution in like the evolution menu, and it has like the Northern Lights types animation on it, which just makes it so pretty in my mind. This one gets like a 9.5 out of 10 for me. This one's pretty high up. I love this dress so much. So yeah, gets a 9.5 out of 10 for me. And I definitely want to get this one after I'm done with the swan outfit. And then the final dress for today is Elegant Burgundy. And this dress, I don't have the full outfit yet. I kind of forgot about that. I don't know why I forgot about that when it literally says not owned up here, but you know, anyways. So this one is quite cute. I like the details on the bottom. The buttons look like they have a use. They look like there's a seam there, which I like. I love the sleeves. I love the belt, and I love the neckline. I think I'm gonna give this one a I think I'll give this one a 4.5 out of 10, because I also like the color of it. The sleeves, I just don't like it as much as, actually no, I think I do like it about as much as the Arosa, the yellow Arosa dress. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna give, this one's getting upgraded. It's going to a 5 out of 10. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, I think I'm good with that. And I'll just remember to get everything else in the next video. I think I should have enough time in the next video to get everything else. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this rating of mine, and potentially oh wow, that was a flashbang. Oh yeah, also, while we're at it, I might as well show you guys the outfit that I made with that coat. I call it Floral Day. Honestly, I'm planning on changing it to like Spring Day maybe, but I really like the way it looks. Also, I changed the earrings from like the Arosa butterfly earrings to these small daisy ones, because I think they match the color scheme better. But I do think the butterfly ones worked pretty well, so I might change it back at some point. But, you know, currently emotional attachment to these earrings because they were part of a quest. But yeah, this coat, the reason why I used it with this shirt is because I think the shirt looks great with it. The skirt is because I needed to balance out like all the green that's in the outfit. The hair, because I need to balance out the pink. The socks are the pink ones from the ribbon eel, the pink ribbon eel outfit. And then the shoes are from the third evolution of the floating ability outfit, which I'm really happy about. The only thing, like, I'll talk about this later on, but my only regret with the third evolution of this outfit was the dress. And I'll get into that another time, but it'll be in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Wow, I can't even face the camera properly with this. Anyways, bye.